Hi and welcome to my channel. So we're going to be talking about one of the highest paying UK jobs currently offering visa sponsorship to overseas workers. So if you're watching this and you're in the UK and you need visa sponsorship, perfectly okay for you to apply. If you don't need visa sponsorship and you're just looking for another sector that is paying a whole lot of money, then yes, you are welcome to apply for this. And we are talking about construction jobs. In fact, the other day, I shared a video on here about a company that was recruiting a nanny and paying over £60,000 per year with no qualifications, no experience, and visa sponsorship. And I got a message from somebody saying, Melvis, this is really biased. This job is amazing, but I think it's just for women. And I was like, look, there are also high paying jobs in the UK that men can apply for. Obviously, both nanny jobs and construction jobs are unisex, which means anybody can apply. But I kind of get the point where he was coming from. And that is why I promised I was going to be dropping this video about the companies that are currently recruiting construction workers, as well as the requirements that you need in order for you to apply, and how you can indeed enhance your chances to be successful and make sure that you get that job. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, I absolutely do appreciate your time. And I hope you're finding this helpful. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say, Melvis, I will implement this. Because if you watch this video and do nothing, there's no point. So please, I need that implementation. So leave that comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I will implement this. Also, if you haven't joined this family, take this opportunity now to hit the subscribe button below, because you want to be notified every single day when I drop a new video on here at 10 a.m. prompt UK time. I'm dedicated. Yes, I'm a nurse. I work as an advanced nurse practitioner in the UK, which is the most senior clinical nursing job, but I'm very passionate about career progression, visa sponsorship jobs, how you can move to the UK without spending thousands of pounds, getting bankrupt to even get to the UK and realize that actually there was never any job for you. Very heartbreaking, and it's very unfair. That's why I dedicate my time to sharing these opportunities. So what are we talking about today? We're talking construction. In terms of pay, starting salary for construction workers in the UK, it's about £4,000 to £5,000 per month for somebody who is getting started. So you can imagine the miles and the difference from carer jobs, for example. And the fun thing is that construction jobs also offer visa sponsorship. So again, you want to make sure that you're very wise, you're very smart, you're very strategic when you're choosing which job you should be applying for in the UK. But as with any sector, it doesn't come without T's and C's. It always comes with the requirements. How can you enhance your chances and all of that? And that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Also, I do have a free newsletter. I've dropped the link in the comment section below. It's free to join. You drop your name and email and you're part of it, so that I send information such as this directly to your inbox, so that you're not reliant on the YouTube algorithm for such vital information that is crucial for your personal and professional development. You're also going to see my contact details on there if you're thinking, I want to apply for these opportunities: carer jobs, nanny jobs, nursing jobs, teaching jobs, NHS apprenticeships, and you need that one-to-one guidance. Then I can support you with that. So you see my WhatsApp number as well as my email address in the comment section below. The first thing I'm going to say is, if you want to get into construction, it is not possible to work in construction in the UK without any certification whatsoever. So carer jobs, for example, nanny jobs, you can simply apply as a brand new person, no courses, you can be successful. I have personally supported people that have applied for carer jobs in the UK without any carer related or healthcare related courses at all, and have been successful. With construction, it is not possible. They have mandatory courses that you've got to complete successfully in order for you to even step foot on a construction site. That is a massive difference, obviously, that you need to know about this. And by the way, what is your personal circumstance at the moment? Are you in the UK looking for jobs? Are you still out of this country? Have you applied? Have you received any feedback? Is there anything that you would like more information or more support about? Leave that in the comment section, and I'm more than happy to share that information with your amazing self, because that's what this is about. Also, if you know anybody that can benefit from this, please do share this with them. Encourage them to put themselves forward. It can be very daunting applying for these UK jobs. It is not an easy journey, it's not an easy process, but it is something that needs to be done. So share this with them as well. And so what are some of those qualifications, obviously, that you need to have? And we'll also talk about the companies, obviously, that are recruiting, so that you know exactly where to go and you're not kind of ending up on Indeed. I personally don't like Indeed. I like where you apply directly to the company and all of that. So again, these are things that you need to know basically. And when it comes to the certification, they've got the CSCS laborer card. That's like the basic sort of construction qualification that you need to have. So this is a green card. That's what it's called. If you just check CSCS construction card or laborer card, so this is the basic that you need to have, obviously, to work as a laborer. It doesn't matter what the job is, but to work on the construction site, you need to do this. If you do this CSCS green card, then obviously you can begin to apply for those basic construction jobs. And, like I said, whatever job that is in construction is just a high paying sector, because when you look at, say, the contracts, how much the companies are earning, and the type of business, it's a very high profit business. And that is why the pay is very, very high. Also, somebody who's in the UK, for example, on a dependent visa, this may be perfect for you. If you're on a student visa and you're looking for a high paying job, you have few hours. Imagine if you only work 20 hours a week, but very high paying, it's going to be perfect for you, isn't it? So again, this is something that is worth exploring rather than the typical, say, carer jobs, because there are other opportunities in the UK that need to be spoken about, that you also need to explore. And then there's also what is called the white card, and that white card when it comes to construction, so the white CSCS card, is for people that have like legal or qualifications such as a degree, or like the NEBOSH course is also amazing. NEBOSH, I know lots of people that have gone on to do this and they are earning a lot of money, a whole lot of money. Like construction, it's really high paying. So with this card, obviously, is showing that you've got legal qualifications in the construction sector. For example, you've got a degree, you've got an HND. Also, if you complete an apprenticeship, you're going to get these qualifications. And apprenticeships, obviously, I've spoken about this extensively, on this channel. They're not only reserved for courses like nursing or medicine, or like, even construction also has apprenticeships. The best thing about apprenticeships within construction is that they're very short. Some of them are like 3 months, 2 months. So it's really easy if you're in the UK, obviously, to complete those apprenticeships. If you're out of the UK, obviously, then it's going to be a different process, for you if you're applying and all of that. So you need to know about your own specific circumstances. What are they? Which is why it really matters, because on a YouTube video like this, I've got no idea who's watching, whether it's for yourself, are you in the UK, are you out? That's why I say if you leave it in the comment section below and provide more information about your specific circumstances, then we can sort of explore that. But there's one thing. I've got my private career coaching program where I offer one-to-one tailored, individualized, and personalized guidance. I like to say that my program is only for the top 1% of people that, like me, are interested in personal and professional development. If anybody is not interested in applying for jobs, going through the legal processes, my program isn't going to be right for you. It's only for those people, obviously, that are willing to do the work, willing to put in the effort, and ready to know that you need to put in effort in order for you to succeed. But you've got the guidance that you need, you've got the resources, so that you're not kind of thinking, oh my God, how do I even get started, and all of that. If you want to know more about it, you can either contact me in the comment section below, where you're going to see my contact details, or you can check the description box or the about section of this channel and you see information about it. You can just go through and see whether it's right for you. Like I say, it's not right for everybody, but it's like anything else in life. I like to deal with just 1% of people that are interested in career progression. I mean, it's like anything else. It's not going to be for everybody, and that's perfectly fine and perfectly understandable as far as I'm concerned. So again, are you part of the top 1%? Leave a comment in the comment section below and tell me where you stand. Or if you're part of the 99%, then those are people that are going to watch videos on YouTube, video after video after video, and ask questions and videos and more videos and do absolutely nothing. I mean, implementation is key. Without that implementation, there's going to be no result, or the result is going to be very, very catastrophic, which we don't really want to get into. Now, let's talk about the companies that are actually recruiting, because obviously when it comes to courses, they have lots of different courses depending on what you want to do. Also, once you've got your basic card, if you want to be like a crane operator, for example, or you want to be like a banksman, there are lots of different jobs. There are slingers as well. Then you can do a relevant course for what you want. And like I said, the best thing about construction jobs is that the courses are very short and very intensive. For example, there are some companies that are offering slinger courses for like 1 week, very, very intensive course for a week. So they're not very long. So it's something that is quick, easy, and fast to get going with. And that is a massive advantage. But obviously, if you're doing it yourself, then you need to be ready to part with money. I know people that are very stingy to themselves. They're like, hey, I'm not going to pay money for this because I want to keep my money. But guess what? You're going to lose out, because if you invest, on the right things, you're going to gain even more. It's like university. I don't get how people are willing to go to university, pay £20,000 for a course that they know 100% that they're not going to get a job. Lots of people are in the UK now paying over £20,000 per year for courses that they know that they're not going to get a job at the end of it, but they think that's okay. And then when you see like construction where there's a course or maybe they're charging, I don't know, whatever, because the courses you have to pay, they're not free, then it's like, well, do I need to pay for this course? Well, if you don't want to pay, there's another option. Apprenticeship, that's the only pathway where you're going to get that training, get the certification without paying. But you're going to take time, obviously, to apply and all of that, which is fine, but it just depends on you. So those are the two pathways. You either pay and do it yourself, or you find a company that is going to support you with that. And this leads us beautifully talking about companies. What are those companies? Look, Barrett is my all-time favorite company when it comes to construction jobs. They are absolutely amazing. They're one of the top, when it comes to even apprenticeships in the UK for construction, as well as jobs, pay and all of that. One advantage that they have is that they've also got multiple sites across the country. So no matter where you are, you can check the closest sites to where you live and see whether they've got opportunities there, so that you don't need to relocate, once you get a job. So that's another advantage with national based companies. And that's why I like to recommend them, because they're really, really good. Another company also is David Wilson. They're really, really good, similar to Barrett. They also offer apprenticeships. With apprenticeship, obviously, they're going to pay you still, but they'll offer you that training, the courses, you have the certification, the qualifications, and all of that, which is something that is really, really massive. They also have loads of opportunities to progress within the construction sector. I have lots of friends that came to the UK, for example, as international students. Some of them came as carers as well, but now they've kind of branched off to the construction sector, and some of them are like project managers, they're like site managers, they're making big money. Look, these people are in construction, it's a lot of money. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, you've got your brother, for example, you've got your husband, you've got a partner, you need to encourage them to get into construction, because it's really, really good, very high paying. But it's also unisex, like I said. But there are some jobs that you're going to see that are more geared towards the men. It depends on the particular role, but they also have women that work in construction. Because I don't want to now see comments saying, Melvis, is construction only for men? Can women also do construction? I know somebody's definitely going to say that. I know that already. But it is for men and women. Just like I said, for nanny jobs, for nursing jobs, for carer jobs, for teaching jobs, I don't know any job that is actually exclusive for just men or women. I mean, this is like, things have changed. We're now in the dark ages. So it's about flexibility. It's about your skills, your knowledge, your interest, your experiences, and what it is that you really want to achieve in your life. So again, with some of these opportunities, they're going to take a lot of effort to do the research, find the relevant courses and all that. But it is really worth it, because if you're already in the UK, what choice do you have then to progress? I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? And if you need to succeed in this country, you've got rents to pay, you've got bills, you need to make hay while the sun shines. So what do you think about this video? Are you going to implement this? Is it for yourself? What are your personal circumstances? Are you going to get that green card, that white card? Are you going to check out this information? Check out the companies that we've spoken about. So again, like I said, they also offer visa sponsorship within the construction sector. And, it is something that is a massive shortage. In fact, there are companies that have scaled down their operations because of lack of staff. Because obviously, people are not really very much aware of this particular sector. So applications don't really go that far. But now you watch this video, yes, you're now aware, and I'm sure you're going to apply. Again, like I said, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, like really, you want to hit the subscribe button below, because I drop a video on here at 10 a.m. prompt every single day to make sure that you're the first person informed about the best opportunities in the UK. But if you want to be even smarter, if you join my newsletter, I send that information directly to your inbox so that you don't miss out on such crucial information. Again, if you need that one-to-one support, tailored guidance, you can contact me directly. My details are in the comment section. You see my WhatsApp number and email address, and then we can talk about your specific circumstances. I absolutely appreciate your time. Check out this video right here.